Hello, everyone. Happy Monday to you. Today is Martin Luther King Day, and I am actually off work today. And I'm home alone, and I'm super stoked about that because my husband took off yesterday, and I do love spending time with him. I really do. But I also like having that little time to myself, and because he really doesn't get the whole video filming thing. He absolutely hates it, to be perfectly honest with you. But like I told him, it's my passion. I'm going to do it. So either you just get used to it or whatever. That being said, I am sitting here in my studio, if you will, and I am enjoying my new lights that I'm surrounded by that my son gave me for Christmas. I am so excited about these lights. Of course, I have no idea what I'm doing, so I don't know how well this is coming across. I hope the lighting is okay. I'm no professional. I'm not even good at it. So anyway, it is what it is. I hope the lighting is okay. I'm sure someone will tell me if it's not. But I decided, I was looking through my makeup yesterday, in fact, and I was getting ready to get ready, and I thought, well, I have a lot of makeup that I don't use. And because of that, I really need to use it. Pause. It's hubby calling. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Didn't want to answer his call because didn't want him to be like, what were you doing? And you didn't answer my call. Not that he would ever do that. But anyway, so as I was saying, I was looking through all of my makeup and I realized I have a lot of drugstore makeup that I tend not to use. And again, I'm not trying to sound snobbish, but for some reason, a lot of drugstore makeup for me doesn't hit the spot. I mean, it's good and I will give it the credit that it deserves, but it's something about certain things that I find myself navigating to or gravitating to, I should say, instead of my drugstore makeup. And that being said, I don't want the whole 2014 to go through and I still have the same makeup sitting in my drawer that I had all of 2013. So what I decided to do was on Sundays, because that's usually kind of a, other than going to church, it's usually kind of a down day for me. I just kind of sit back and do a little bit of nothing and, kind of prepare myself for the work week, do my nails, clean up the house, or just sit on my bum bum. So I decided that because Sundays is such a down day, that I probably wouldn't be doing anything that's going to require, that perfect, flawless finish, that I would make that drugstore Sunday. So thumbs up this video if you think that's a great idea. And what I will do either on Sunday itself or sometime, like in the week of there following that Sunday, because, I don't have a regular scheduling. I can't talk. I don't have a regular filming day. I've tried to do that and it doesn't work because every time I tell y'all I'm going to film on this day and that day, it falls apart. So I'm no longer going to say that. That's one of my YouTube things from now on. I'm just going to do it instead of make you a promise that I can't hold up to. So again, what I think I'm going to do is have drugstore Sundays and try to inadvertently just wear drugstore makeup every Sunday and see how long it goes and see how well it goes. What I've already determined is I don't have any matte eyeshadows that are drugstore. So that is like not a good thing because I need matte eyeshadows because, I'm an Asian woman. I got Asian eyes. And so matte eyeshadows are a plus. So I probably will have to go maybe like to Wet n Wild. I don't want to spend a lot of money on them because I probably won't use them in theory very much because I do like the matte shadows that I have and they are high end. But I will try to find something that I can coordinate into my whole little realm of things so that I can continue to do my drugstore Sundays. Now, what I'm going to do is today is actually Monday. So I did wear the drugstore makeup on Sunday and I didn't film it, but I did film another video that I don't know if I'm going to upload. It was a haul video. I need to look at it. I was kind of tired. I probably shouldn't have did it when I did it, but I did. And yeah, so anyhow, we'll see if I get that filmed. If I do, I will notate in that video that that was all drugstore makeup because I don't know if I said it or didn't say it. But so what I did today is it's not typically that I will be off on Monday. So I am making today a drugstore Monday, but it will always be drugstore Sunday and not drugstore Monday. So everything that I'm wearing on my face is from the drugstore. Now, I will start with telling you basically what I'm going to do is just tell you what I'm wearing. I maybe throw in a tutorial here and there. I've not really did a full-fledged tutorial on YouTube, or have I? I think I tried one that I uploaded. I don't remember. But I I'm not real good at that. So I don't know. I'm going to try to get better at that. So who knows, if you request it, maybe I'll be brave enough to try it again. But for most part, I'm just going to kind of tell you what I'm wearing. So for my foundation slash CC cream, I am wearing the Hard Candy Correction Cream SPF 15, and my color is dark. Now, I will say about this CC cream, when you first put it on, it's very liquidy, and it's very shiny. So when you first look at it, you're going to go, OMG, it is too shiny for me. Especially if you have oily skin, I wouldn't even recommend it at all because you will not like it. I have normal to dry skin, basically normal skin, so it's okay, but you do have to set it with a powder. That being said, the powder of choice today is the Fit Me by Maybelline, and this is the 350, or I don't know what that 350 means. I can't remember. I guess that's part of the name, Fit Me 350. Something like that. But my color is caramel. And this, when you look at this in the tube or in the container, it is very, very light. But yeah, it does kind of work. I mean, it mattified the foundation or the CC cream. So these two worked very good together. And I did have both of these on in the video yesterday. In fact, pretty much everything except for the eye look is identically the same as what I had on in for Sunday, for Drugstore Sunday. Now, I had mentioned to you about eyeshadows. Now, I bought this palette from TJ Maxx a long time ago because initially when I first started watching YouTube, I was kind of weighing the pros and cons of using high-end versus low-end or drugstore, and I thought that I would prefer, or I was going to lean more towards drugstore because I'm not really an eyeshadow person. Believe it or not, it has only been the last couple of years that I've actually worn eyeshadow. So my thought was I didn't want to spend a lot of money on eyeshadow. But what I found was when I did buy some of the high-end eyeshadow palettes that I actually did prefer those more so. So unfortunately, this NYX palette has not gotten the love that it deserved. It's a decent palette. The only negative thing to it is I realized, like I said yesterday, there are no mattes in here. Like seriously, I don't even understand that. But there are no mattes in here. So that's not a good thing. But it is a pretty cool palette. And I won't tell you what colors I use because, girl, I don't even know. And they don't have the names of them on here anyhow. So I wouldn't be able to tell you anyway. But that's what the palette looks like. Let me see if I can't get that in the camera. There we go. It's a pretty cool palette. Like I said, I got it at TJ Maxx, and I think I got it for something like $12 or $14. So not very, very expensive. And it is a good palette. I mean, like I said, I'm going to be doing this a lot, so I'm going to get some good use out of it. I just got to find some mattes to complement. I mean, there's a couple of mattes in there, but if you saw all those eyeshadows, most of them have some kind of shine or shimmer to them. So yeah. Now, of course, you got to hide those bags. So I have the Hard Candy Glamouflage, and this is a heavy-duty concealer, and I got the color Tan, and that's what that looks like. Well, I guess I should flip it so that you can kind of read it, but that's what that looks like, and this has been so popular on YouTube. I heard about this on YouTube, raced out to get it, and I honestly do like this particular concealer. Used it quite a bit. It is a lot in the tube, so a little bit goes a long way. But again, one of those things that after a while, I kind of pushed it to the side and never pulled it out again. Now, of course, I discovered also that I don't have any blushes that are high or drugstore. So I do need to also pick out a drugstore blush. That is something else. I never wore blush until about probably 6 months ago. So maybe a year ago, I guess. But I was never a blush person either. I actually started about 2 years ago using a bronzer from Hourglass that I absolutely loved. And when I started using that, a lot of people thought that I was putting on blush, but it was just the bronzer. And I kind of like the way it defined my cheekbones because I have those Indian high cheekbones. And yeah, they are there. You know what I mean? So started using the bronzer, and that kind of piqued me to go ahead and try a blush or two, but I don't have any drugstore blushes. So what I had to do was I took, this is something from, it's a highlighter bronze beads, and this is from, I believe, Almay, I think it's what it's from. I don't even see. Oh no, you know what? For some reason I thought this was Almay. This is actually Mary Kay. So I think I may have cheated. I don't know why I thought this was Almay. I think I have one that is in my drawer that was Almay, and I grabbed the wrong one. So I used this today. I used the other one yesterday. This is Mary Kay. So this isn't drugstore. I apologize. But I do have one that is drugstore that's by Almay, and I grabbed the wrong one today. But I kind of used these two together. And this is the number 129, Tiki, and this is by Hard Candy, and this is a shimmering bronzer. It's a baked bronzer, but it's very shimmery, and this also is something that got a lot of love and conversation on YouTube, and of course I rushed right out to get this. I think it was Nitra B, I think Nitra, I'm not sure how she pronounces her name, but she talked about this, and I rushed right out and got it, and I have enjoyed this. Again, one of those products, but found other ones, rushed right out and got the other ones, and left this one by the wayside. So moving right along, on my lips, what I did is I combined two things together. I initially was just going to wear this because I love this lip liner. I love the color of it. When I got this, I wore it a lot, and then again pushed it to the wayside. But this is by Milani, and it's the number 05, and it is called Holt Pink. It's a very pretty color all by itself, and I will swatch it on my hand so that you can kind of see what it looks like by itself. That's it by itself. But I put it over the entire base of my lips, and then I put Shield Brandy, and this is also by Milani, and this is number 22, and I put this on top, and that's what that looks like all by itself. And so the combination of those two is what you got. Okay, right, so there. That is pretty much everything that I have on my face. If you think I should continue to do the Drugstore Sundays, please thumbs up this video. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe, and also follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Instagram is Inner to Outer Beauty. I'm sorry, I couldn't think right there. And then on Twitter, it's at Anytime Beauty. So have a wonderful, wonderful day. And remember, ladies, your inner beauty will make your outer beauty pop.